Hi, and welcome to Black Belt in Real Estate. If you're new to the show, my name is Peter Jumrukovski. I am a real estate agent in Los Angeles. I have a mission, and that is to help as many people as possible to buy, sell, and invest in real estate successfully. And what I mean with successfully, I mean being safe, getting good value, and feeling taken care of, and knowing that when you do real estate correct, it can change your life. Please enjoy this show. This is all about giving value to you as a buyer, seller, investor, or just curious about the real estate market. I'm going to dive into many different topics. The only request that I have is that you know that I'm very much approachable. So I would love to hear from you. Call, text, email, hit me up on Instagram at Peter Jumrukovski. I am here to serve. As a matter of fact, I have a saying, a mantra, which I tell myself every day, and that is the more you help others, the happier you are. If you enjoy this show, please share it with somebody, and I would be happy. And as a matter of fact, I would love to connect with you. This episode today talks about backup offers in real estate and how that could be a safety net for a seller and also how it could be a benefit for a buyer. So, first of all, if you've never heard of a backup offer or backup offer position, and you're thinking about buying, selling, or investing in real estate, or you have done it before, you should question your real estate agent because backup offers are very important, especially in a shaky market where we're seeing a lot of cancellations. And why have we seen a lot of cancellations in the past year? Because people got pre-approved, and when they actually found their property, they realized that their payments were just too high because interest rates went up. Cancellation rates have been high because people are worried, concerned about what's going on in the world. And also, people always cancel because you get a change of heart or you do inspections, and they're just something that you don't feel comfortable with. So that's fine. You're totally safe and you can cancel if you're a buyer. I know won't feel good. And if you're a seller, it would be very, very stressful because now you have to find a new buyer. That's where backup offers comes in. So first of all, let's look at it from a buyer's perspective. And let me first share what a backup offer is. A backup offer is specifically when the seller signs off and say, I'll accept your offer and terms if the current buyer cancels. So why is that a benefit for the buyer? So let's look at it from the buyer's perspectives. Let's talk about showing properties. So if you're a buyer right now, I would encourage you and make sure that your agent also shows your properties that are listed as active under contract. So active under contract means that the seller have accepted our offer, they are under contract, but they haven't removed contingency. So it's not a done deal. Most agents, without knowing the exact date, I would probably say 90 or 95% of agents, when they search in the MLS, they are not looking at active under contract, and they are not calling those listing agents and ask, how is escrow going? You need an agent that will do that because that could be a great benefit. And I've seen backup offers coming in at a lower purchase price than the initial offer many times. So let's say we go out and see 5 homes today, and one of them or two of them are under contract, and you really like that property. We communicate with the listing agent, and the seller is open to a backup offer. We write a backup offer. They sign off for us as backup position number 1, which is great. This means that the seller have to give you the first right of refusal if the current buyer cancels. For you as a buyer, you can still keep looking. You can still write offers on other properties and just move forward with your life. But if something happens, you have the opportunity to jump right in without competition. And that is great. I've seen several of my clients last year getting in backup position, sometimes even second backup position, which means that there's a backup offer and then it's you. So it's never a bad thing. can actually help you a lot get a better deal and a better price. You just have to be patient and understand that there's a process to it. And if we look at it, and I would say, like, a lot of people say, how many escrows fall through? I would say it depends on the market and the hyperlocal area you're looking at, but I would say somewhere between 15 and 25%. And it doesn't cost you a thing to be in backup position. Let's look at it from the seller's perspective. And I can share a story that happened last year. I had a listing. We had about, sorry, I was super thirsty. I apologize. I'm human, but I'm very disciplined. I'm very responsive. I'm very fast. People that have worked with me will back that up. Will back that up. And there's tremendous amount of reviews if you Google me to back that up as well. Anyways, so we had a listing in Westchester, and we did a really good job marketing it. We door knocked, we called the neighbors, we did social media, we did video, we did a crazy amount of marketing. It was a great house too, with a big lot, small house with a big lot, super cute, beautiful street. And we had about, I would say, 150 people or so coming through the open houses. We ended up getting, I think, was 5 or 6 offers. The seller decided on one offer, which had great terms and a great price. And it was actually a little bit lower than the highest offer, but the terms were just so great. It felt super safe. And we felt really good about that buyer. Come day one, they got cold feet. They changed their mind. They decided that they wanted a bigger house and it would cost too much to, expand on this house. So they canceled on day one. And my clients were on family vacation in Italy. Felt super stressful. But the good news is we had already signed up on a backup offer, which was actually higher in price because the other offer had better terms. So it was a great call for me. I remember they were out eating dinner in Italy at night and said, I'm so sorry. We got a cancellation. But good news, we have a backup offer that is higher than the offer we were in escrow with. So that was easy. But the reason we had a backup offer was that we marketed the property correctly. So if you are selling your home, if you're not in a rush because you're buying another property, you should always market the property properly to ensure that you get the most amount of buyers and several offers, because that will drive the price up. Yes, and it will also keep you safe during negotiations. So if you want to hear more about that strategy and how I've done that successfully over and over again, to net my sellers the most, but also keep them safe and calm during the transactions, just let me know. And another benefit of a backup offer is during inspection. So typically here in Los Angeles, what happens if you represent the buyer, you go under contract, then you do your inspections, and then you try to find every, single thing that's wrong with the property. And then depending on the agent that you work with, they're going to ask for credits. If it's a great agent, they will present the case very well and get you a lot of credits. But if you're up against a listing agent like me that already have a backup offer that is at the same price or higher, I can respectfully say to the buyer and their agent, say, hey, I totally understand your concerns, but we have another buyer willing to take the property as is. And of course, I would have the communication with the backup position first, that their agent, and say, hey, this is what's going on. Are you willing to step in? And if they say yes, then we can respectfully say no to any credits, which is awesome for you as a seller. And that's another benefit of having a backup offer. So I think backup offers are great both for sellers and buyers. And I would advise that you explore this with your agent and find out a way to, do it right. Don't rush buying or selling or investing. I see it all the time. It's like, hey, we got to do this now. No, you don't. There's many houses. You'll figure out a way. And of course, you should be aggressive when you get the right offer, when you want to buy the right home, but you have to do it in the right way and know exactly what you want. And you do that but by while staying in communication with your agent, while building up a good relationship so there's a mutual trust. So you have discussed what you want, what you can do, and all of that. So that's it. Talking about backup offers. I hope you enjoy the show. Short and sweet. If you want to talk more about real estate and your goals, please reach out to me. Again, I'm very much approachable. I want to talk to you. I want to meet with you and I want to help you because I know my mantra is the more you help others, the happier you are. And even if you're not looking to buy or sell real estate, maybe you have a friend that is interested, just send them this podcast. That will make my day, and I would be very, very grateful for that. Subscribe, give us a review, and all of that good stuff. Thanks again for watching and listening, and talk to you soon.